Hello, Madhurima. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Good
Okay.
evening, Himanshu.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening, Madhurima. So, hello everyone. I think we are live, and my warm greetings to all of you who have joined us to witness a wonderful evening dedicated to the celebration of music. I welcome you all to the Indian Classical Night presented to you by Utsav App Virtual Festivals, powered by an initiative called Apex.in, also in association with NMAG India, WA Kolkata, Echo Studios, Avindra Spiritually Artistic, and supported by Heart to Soul Frames, Flixberg, and Richel Foundation. I am Nirmallo, and I, along with my co host Madhurima, shall be taking you along through this magical evening, which aims at celebrating the grandeur of Indian classical music. Also, there is no denying of the fact that we are here today, all together due to an initiative called Utsav. So, Madhurima, why don't you tell us about what Utsav is and how is it significant in these times?
Okay, so Utsav is basically a platform to explore more of India, its rituals, its traditions, different types of festivals organized in different parts of the country. So all under one platform. That is what actually Utsav does. So we started off with the Durga Puja 2020, of course, amidst pandemic where people were not able to go out and enjoy and of course then get the flavor of festival. So it was our attempt to bring festival as close as possible. So I hope we continue to bring happiness, of course, and
Yeah, obviously.
we never thought we would come this long, but yes, I hope we grow more and more.
And it actually gives a common platform where artists can also showcase their talents from all
Definitely,
over the
definitely.
country. Yeah. So today's, the event which is being hosted, this virtual event is about Indian classical night. So Indian classical music from back when it started 6,000 years ago. I read somewhere that it started in the Vedic times.
Yes.
And since then, it has evolved so much, and its versatility is so huge that, maybe we maybe we will not be able to cover the entire genre. So what do you think upon that?
Yes, definitely, because Indian classical music is so rich. Like it has such a variety of ragas, tunes, and we can relate to it till now. So a thing which was like started 6,000 years ago, it's still so relatable in all of our lives, and we are of course renovating it each and every day. So yes, it's great. I suppose a lot of times we are not able to uh, understand its gravitas or its importance, I would say, but it's still so relevant and it surprises me a lot.
Exactly. And talking about, human emotions, we have always, connected songs, with emotions associated with it. So, according to me, classical music, Indian classical music in particular, that caters to each and every emotion that a person undergoes, at any time of the day. So that is something really wonderful and charismatic about, classical music,
Yes,
right?
like I had the, I would say, good luck to learn a bit of Indian classical music in initial years. I just learned a bit, but I was so amazed to see its rich variety, and it was so like pleasing to hear, and it has attracted me for a long time. And even now, I of course make some effort to learn and take our time for it and listen to different people who have been in the field of Indian classical music.
Yeah, definitely. And also, when the classical music, is, reciprocated in the instrumental format, and we are having a lot of instrumentals lined up today, it might be a surprise for the audience, let's say.
Yes,
So that is something, very rhythmic to the ears and so melodious that it can, make you feel better, not only mentally but also physically, I believe. And
yes,
moreover, today is 14th April, right? 14th
yeah,
April is generally known as the Bengali New Year's Eve, or in general, the Indian calendar's, New Year's Eve.
yes, yes.
And in Bengal, we say it, I mean,
Poila Boishakh.
Chaitra Shankranti. Today is Chaitra
Ah,
Shankranti, and tomorrow
ah,
is Poila Boishakh.
Poila Boishakh. Ah,
So isn't it wonderful that a classical night is being celebrated on the eve of Bengali New Year?
yeah, yeah.
It actually
Amazing.
fulfills each and everything about the celebration of classical music, right?
Exactly.
So without further ado, let us start off with our event. But before starting off, in the very beginning of the event, I would actually like to thank a person named Shomodip Shom for actually playing a crucial role in organizing this magnificent event. Okay, so okay,
So,
let me just list out the participants who are there and for whom we are eagerly waiting today, right? In the beginning, we have Gursharan Singh, who will be playing the Sarod. Then we are having Abhijeet Shankar with the Sitar. And after that, we are having a trio performance of Arbaz Khan, Nauman Hussain, Shahnawaz Ali. And then we have Rithani Rangraj with the veena. After that, we have Sarbajit Dutta, he will be singing. And then we have Anjana Sutta, Santolamazza. So these are the participants who will be entertaining us, who will be showcasing their talents today on this particular platform. So now, Madhurima, I would like you
yes,
to call upon stage Gursharan Singh.
yes. So let me just tell a few words about Gursharan Singh. So yes, he would be playing Sarod along with Dhawal Panchal will be playing tabla and Anand Palsanwala will be playing flute. So Gursharan Singh started learning Sarod as a young kid in Himachal Pradesh under his guru, and he plays classical as well as fusion music and has performed at various public occasions in India as well as abroad. So, according to him, music is meditative. It not only spiritually awakens you but also helps you rise above personal barriers. So, let's welcome Gursharan Singh, Dhawal Panchal, and Anand Palsanwala. Thank you so much for joining us.
Really, that sound is, I mean, it is already reverberating in my ears.
Exactly. It's amazing, amazing. I
It was
just loved
really
it.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
It was
Mm.
really, really wonderful. Actually, can you please, for our audience, can you tell what piece you actually played over here?
Yeah. This is a rag Hansadwani. It's a
Okay.
Karnataki rag. तो हमने
Okay.
थोड़ा
Okay.
सा रूपक
Oh,
ताल में उसको कंपोज किया है. तो फिर बाद में द्रुत लय में तीन ताल में बजाया है उसको.
Yeah, I could recognize the shift in the lay over there. So it was really brilliant. The comment section are absolutely flooded with positive comments, I must say, and it is really wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for your rendition over here. Okay, so Madhurima, what do you think that with such a start to this event over here, how will the next performances be?
It's tough to say. I mean, it's
Very much.
really tough to compare. I'm sure at the end of the show will be, you know, like tunes will be there in our ears for long. I must, that would be the case, I think.
I mean, we will be amazed as well as confused as to what was the you know the best performance. I think there won't be any best performance. The entire show, altogether, will be really a wonderful
Exactly. And
performance.
I think this is a unique approach that, I haven't seen such, classical nights being organized. So I think this is
Yeah, exactly.
unique
This
in its
initiative,
own way.
exactly. This initiative is really wonderful. From a layman's perspective, being a part of this event, I mean, knowing nothing about music, being a part of this event and just listening to what, the great musicians are playing, that is so soothing to the ears.
Exactly.
It's really amazing.
Of course, it's
And
very difficult to understand the technicalities, like what raga and what kind of things are going on. But it's so good to hear those.
exactly. And in the beginning, you also mentioned that you had a little experience with classical music.
Yeah, I just learned a bit, like for 2 3 years.
Yeah. So on that note, I would also like to say that I have some of a bit of an experience, with the instrumental version of
Yes, yes,
classical
definitely.
music also. But I mean, listening to them over here, it seems that we are in the
Yeah,
pre-novice
no
stage,
one. Yes,
maybe. Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
So, and while mentioning about the sponsors and the supporting organizations also, I forgot to mention one name, that is Glow organization. They have also supported us, and they are also in association with this event, right? And these are the partner groups which actually make this event possible, and the joint venture
Definitely,
is
there
actually.
are many organizations. There are many people who have supported us from the very beginning. It's a big thing for all of us in the team. We never expected that we'll get so many supporters. So it feels great, that
Exactly.
people have loved our like venture. I would say people have loved our attempt, and they're supporting us still now. I hope they'll do in future as well. But
Yes,
yes,
that is that is what is the most important thing over here. The
definitely, definitely.
extension of the support in future. That is something really, to be looked after. So, as I was seeing, I mean, through the list, there are a number of performances, and by looking at the first one, which was such a beautiful mashup or such a beautiful combination, and thereafter we have those instruments lined one
Yes,
after the
yes,
other,
yes.
and that is really wonderful to note, right?
Yeah, and then these instruments are really like amazing, I would say. Uh, like there are a variety of instruments, Indian instruments specifically, that we don't know about, but they are so rich, I would say, in their music. tune, everything. Like Sarod, Sitar, Eisraj, all of these. Maybe we don't know many of these, but whatever few we know, they are
Yeah,
all
exactly. And just to I mean, think about I mean, the length of which about which the classical music has come so far. We have an instrument called veena in our presentation this night, and I read somewhere that veena is probably the oldest classical instrument which we have, and so that gives you an essence about how old the genre of
yes,
classical
yes,
Indian music
yes.
is, and that is really amazing.
Yeah, definitely. And those date back to like Vedic ages and all these. So
Exactly.
they're quite old. Like people had those instruments. People invented those instruments back then. So it's all the
Right.
more surprising that like we
And
had these kinds of instruments then at that point of time.
mm, okay, and then all these instruments are actually acoustic versions, right? They are originally they can produce sound of their own, but today we have electronic instruments. I mean, majority of instruments today, what
Yes,
we
yes,
have is
yes.
electronic instruments. The electronic instruments. I mean, I personally play the synthesizer, so that can you know imitate sounds, but that is not an original sound. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
exactly,
catch over there,
exactly.
right?
They can of course substitute. They are of course easy. Like you can just learn one instrument and then you can play a variety of instruments from there itself. So that's a great thing. Of course, that's a great discovery as well because a single
Okay.
instrument playing the tune of five other instruments is a great thing.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
okay,
yes,
let's call upon our
yeah,
next participant over here. We are having Abhijeet Shankar, and to introduce him, Master Abhijeet Sen is the disciple of the legendary sitar maestro Pandit Harashankar Bhattacharya ji. He is playing under the Indore Gharana Zafar Khani Baj, which is a unique style of playing the sitar, right, which was created and improvised by Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan Ustad Abdul Halim Zafar Khan Sahib. He now learns from his Guru ji, Pandit Harashankar Bhattacharya ji, and he's also, ranked third in International Sangeet Bhavan Cultural Competition and plays sitar in various reputed musical academies like Madhami, Chandan, etc. So, if Abhijit is available, we would like to call him upon stage. And in the backstage, actually, which is operated by Prajato and his team, I would like to, call upon Abhijit if he is available. So let's wait for some time. I think he's there. Okay, here
yes,
we
yes.
have him. Abhijit, can you hear us? Okay, I think.
Yeah. Are we audible?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Abhijit, can you hear us?
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Abhijeet. Uh, please go on with your performance. I would love to hear you.
The stage is yours. Please continue.
I got you.
You can start.
Hello, guys. Is I am audible?
Yes, Abhijit, we can hear you. Uh, can you hear
Yeah.
us? We can hear you. Go on with the performance. The stage is yours. Go on.
Okay. So now I am starting. Okay.
Okay, okay, sure.
am Abhijeet Singh. I am eligible a Pandit National Academy. Today I am going to play a early morning raga which is known as Vairali. But first I am going to play Rag Vairali's Alap Jo, then Tinta Lunish and then Shat. अच्छा sorry guys, I have some electrical issue on my.
Okay, okay, no problem. Just take
Okay,
your
no
time.
issues, no issues.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, thank you for listening me.
Thank you so much. It was great having you.
It's
Welcome.
wonderful, the sound of sitar over there. It is
Yes,
really
yes.
enriching.
And अच्छा अच्छा sorry, so I have to leave now. And in my house the light is
Okay, okay, okay. No
Okay, okay,
issues.
never mind. It was really a pleasure having you, and you played wonderfully. Brilliant. It was really
Yes.
amazing.
okay, okay, thank
Well,
you. And I'm sorry for my inconvenience.
no
No,
issues.
no, it's actually a very regular issue. Just
Yeah,
no
exactly.
feelings for that. Okay, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
So,
We'll
what a
now
great
move on
performance
with
that
the
was
show.
also.
Wow. Yes, exactly. It seems it's so hard to play, such a
Exactly.
instrument with so many chords and it seems so
Really
difficult.
amazing.
I think it's difficult as well, but even after seeing the instrument you'll feel that you'll not be able to play this.
Forget about playing, you'll not be able to carry that. That's a big issue.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's call upon our next participants. I believe it's plural. So,
Yes,
Madhurima.
I hope they are there backstage. So yes. So now we have Arbaz Khan and Nauman Hussain in Tabla and Shahnawaz Ali in Sarengi. So I'll just introduce them a bit. They're all from Delhi, and Arbaz Khan is a disciple of Ustad Parvez Hussain ji. Nauman Ali is the disciple of Ustad Manju Khan ji, and Shahnaz Ali, disciple of Ustad Ghulam Sabir Khan Sahib ji. So I hope we have all of them
I think we have to
back.
wait a little bit, you know,
Yeah,
maybe
okay, we'll
after
wait
the
if
match.
there is any issues, and I hope they'll join us
Okay, I
really
think
soon.
I think they're back. I think they're back. So
Okay,
let's
so
let's
if
wait
they're
for them.
back, we'll be having them in a few minutes, I hope.
It's definitely.
Yeah, yeah, there are always like internet issues and internet connectivity issues. So that's not a problem.
There it is.
We already have them now.
Oh, Projector, can the orientation be changed or it's their issue? Okay, I think they are fixing the screen issue over there.
Yeah,
So
okay.
let's wait for some
Will
time.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing to see, the setting which we are getting over there, the setting of the instruments and the musicians
Exactly.
over there. So beautiful to
Even the first performance that we saw, the setting was
see.
amazing. And even this setting is wow.
Even this one, even if the screen is kind of rotated, then it will be looking really fabulous to our eyes.
Yeah, I hope they are getting ready. They are already ready with the instruments. And I hope the orientation issue is solved as well.
Okay, so Arbaz or Nauman, can you hear me? Arbaz, Nauman, or Shahnawaz, can you hear me? I think the
Are we
sound
audible?
connection is.
Okay, okay. I think they're making the arrangements. So let them have their time.
Yeah. Despite of these, small, I won't say mishaps, but technical glitches which are happening,
That will definitely happen.
but still we are able to organize this event. That's the main, crux of the matter.
Exactly.
Okay,
And they have come forward to be with us. I think that's a great thing for all of us, for the whole team.
exactly. That's the main thing over there. Uh, okay, I
It's
think there
I
is a bit of
audio issues.
miscommunication over there. Audio is, can you hear the audio, Madhurima?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't think we are able to
No, no,
hear
no, no.
them.
I'm telling whether you can hear them or not.
No, I can't hear them. That's what I said.
Okay, that is something really concerning over here. So I think we need to get communicated to them. So
Yes.
okay, I think the
I
people in our backstage will be trying out.
Yes, yes, yes. They'll be handling the matter as soon as possible, as fast as possible. Have they started with the performance? Yeah. Okay, okay. That's not an issue. So I think the issue will be corrected as soon as possible.
Exactly, exactly. And as we saw in the previous performance, also there are technical glitches, but the initiative of them coming, in
Yes,
front
yes,
of us and showcasing their talent, that's something really wonderful and to be appreciated for.
for sure. Because you don't get to hear this very often.
Exactly,
So,
and
you know, hearing all these instruments in a platform at at the same time. So this is really great.
yeah, it's an added advantage. And in these times, these are really tough situations where you don't get to gather in an auditorium and listen to them.
Exactly.
So this is an added advantage which technology has gifted us, and making use
The,
of it,
the whole thing has completely transformed into like online mode. Everything, I would say.
each and
Almost
everything,
everything.
each and everything, except
Yeah,
eating, everything is online, I must say.
exactly. It's kind of that. Everything has shifted to online mode. And
Yeah, exactly.
we have accustomed to a certain extent, but of course will take more time to
Hmm.
adjust all of these.
Each and everything will have its demerits also along with it, but
Definitely, because listening to the instruments or attending any concert live, it's such an experience that cannot be brought online.
that's a
It is
different thing
just not
altogether.
possible.
Definitely. And I also love hearing orchestras in videos. So that feeling, even if it's a video, but the orchestra, the
Yes,
sound of the
yes.
reverberating orchestra is amazing to watch. I mean, to hear basically.
Yeah, it's great, I would say. But
Yeah, exactly. I think we have them back, and yes, obviously
yes,
we have them
yes,
in the
we
correct
have them
posture.
back. Uh, can you hear us?
Hello, are we audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
you are
you are
audible. You are
audible.
audible.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
the
okay.
screen issue is also fixed.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you. We are starting right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so
Okay.
much for joining us. You can start with your performance now.
Okay. The stage is yours.
Okay.
Go on. Okay,
I
I
think
think.
there was some internet issues with them.
But nevertheless, it was a great performance and it
Yes,
was
definitely.
really reverberating, mesmerizing. I don't have words enough in my vocab. So, okay. Now, for the audience over here who are viewing us, I would like to say that you would wish to download the Utsav app. Please go and download the Utsav app. Follow us on the social media handles. We have Facebook, Insta, Twitter, LinkedIn. All are given in the description box, below of this live session. So please go ahead and follow us and do download the Utsav app. Now, our next participant is actually a veena player, and her name is Rithani Rangraj. To give an introduction about her, she is learning veena from her childhood, and she's a Carnatic veena artist currently residing in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. She expresses her talent doing concerts in and around Tamil Nadu and is pursuing her undergraduate music degree in Coimbatore. So that's pretty interesting. And so now I would like to call upon the stage Rithani Rangraj.
Okay. Hi everyone.
Good
Well,
evening.
good
Am
evening.
I
Welcome,
audible?
Rithani.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely audible. Welcome, Rithani.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. And
Yeah, it's
it's so
my
nice of
pleasure.
you organizing an event to spread music, around the country.
Yes,
So it's
yes,
so nice.
obviously.
Yeah. As
Thank you
as
so much
Mr.
for joining with
Veena
us.
said, Veena is one of the oldest instruments. Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
thank
exactly,
you,
exactly.
thank you so much.
Okay. So just
Yeah.
tell in brief about what part you will be playing, and then you can start off.
Sorry, pardon.
I mean, I was saying that if you can introduce of about what part you will be playing, and then you can start.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Basically, I'm a Karnataka artist, and for the first raga is to be Nata raga in Aditala. Let's proceed. The next raga is Purna Chandrika, set to Aditala, composed by Sri Tyagaraja. Okay, the next raga is Bauli, set to Ekatalam. Okay, the next song is, like so soothing for the heart. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, Rithani. That was really, really wonderful and soothing.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
Abhijeet.
uh, so, can I ask you for how many years you are actually learning the veena?
Actually, I'm learning, from 7 or 8 years. I was, I was not even the size of Veena. I was so young. And I professionally started to give concerts in 10 years.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. It's wonderful. It's really wonderful. Madhurima, what are your thoughts on this?
I was just listening to it the whole time.
Thank you so much. Actually, music is not only music, it is a form of meditation, where you give and
Exactly.
gain energy at the same time. When you go in deep, you can feel it.
Hmm.
It's so cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we are really, grateful to you for gracing our platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you for organizing events like, exploring music to our country, to this
Yes,
generation.
exactly. There's so
Yeah.
much diversity, even in music, in our country itself. It's
Yeah.
really something to be a part of it.
Yes. Generally, classical music is free therapy, It cleans
Exactly.
out all the negativity in us. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a great time.
Thank you. Have a great life ahead and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Now
So
we shall
now
be
move
moving
on.
on to our next participant. Madhurima, you may call upon.
Yes. So next up we have Sarbajit Dutta. He is from Kolkata. He is a music enthusiastic and he's practicing Indian classical vocalist. He is the disciple of Ustad Jainul Abidin, one of the doyens of Agra Gharana style of Hindustani music. He has been awarded the Sangeet Visharad by Prachin Kalakendra in Chandigarh. He is also a voracious reader and an enthusiastic debater. Currently, he is pursuing a research career in physics alongside his musical instrument. Okay, that's a
Well, I must say
huge
that is a
range.
profile to read.
Huge range, I must say.
Okay, that's very diverse. So let's have Sharbajit on the platform over here, if he's there. Okay, okay,
Uh,
here we have.
yeah,
Welcome.
hello. So,
Good
yeah,
evening.
thank you.
Hello, good
Am
evening,
I
Sharbajit.
good evening? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, you are
absolutely,
audible.
you're very
All
well
right.
audible.
And also, I'll be playing this, electronic tanpura behind me. So, I just want to ask: is there any bad interference alongside with my voice?
No, no, it's
No,
good.
no,
It's
no.
fine,
It's
right?
perfectly fine.
All right. Yeah,
Okay, carry on.
yeah. So, good evening, one and all. I am Sarbajit Dotto, and today on this eve of Bengali New Year, which we call Poila Boishakh in Bengali. I'm from Bengal itself. So, on this eve of Bengali New Year, I'm going to perform a short bandish in Rag Jog, set to Teen Tal, which is a cycle of 16 beats. I'll be initially starting with the Madhya Lay of Teen Tal, and then I'll be moving to the Dhrut portion of the composition. So presenting Rag Jog. Re na ra no re ra da ra na re ra 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 da ra re ra na re ra no re na साजन मोरे घर आयो आयो साजन मोरे घर आयो आयो साजन मोरे घर आयो आयो आत्मन सुख पायो आत्मन सुख पायो पायो साजन मोरे घर आयो आयो साजन मोरे घर आयो साजन मोरे घर साजन मोरे घर साजन मोरे घर आयो साजन मोरे घर मंगल गाँव चौक पुराओ मंगल गाँव चौक पुराओ प्रेम पिया हम पायो प्रेम पिया हम पायो पायो सजन मोरे घर आयो आयो सजन मोरे घर आयो. I'll be moving on to the Dhrut portion of the composition. सजन मोरे घर आयो आयो 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 सजन मोरे गाँव बनी सनी पाओ गाँव गजनी सजन मोरे निजा गाँव गजनी सजन मोरे पाओ गाँव गजनी सजन मोरे घर आयो आयो सजन सजन मोरे सजन मोरे घर Sajan 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 mure घर आयो आयो sajan sajan sa 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 sajan mure घर आयो sajan 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 mure घर आयो आयो sajan mure घर आयो आयो sajan sajan mure घर आयो sajan 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 mure घर आयो आयो sajan mure घर आयो आयो sajan mure घर sajan mure घर sajan mure घर आयो आयो. Thank you so much. Next, I have a small thumri. This is composed by the famous Ustad Bade Ghulam Ali Khan Sahab. It is set to a rag called Bhinna Shadaj. It's a slightly uncommon rag. It's also called Koshik Dhwani, this rag. And the song is set to Kaharva Tal. And I'll be trying to sing this beautiful thumri in front of you. The lyrics are Yaad Piya Ki Aaye. It picturizes the longing of one's beloved through this song. So presenting thumri based on rag Bhinna Shadaj. खुद की चोटों ने दिल की चोटों ने कभी चैन से रोने ना दिया जब चली सर्द हवा मैंने तुझे याद किया हो याद पिया के याद पिया के आए याद पिया के आए ये दुख सहन जाए है राम ये दुख सहन जाए है राम याद पिया के आए याद पिया याद पिया के याद पिया याद के आए याद पिया के आए गमदन सनी धनि सग सनि सनि धनि मग सनि द गम ग नि स ध नि स ग म म ग बैरी कोयलिया कोयलिया बैरी कोयलिया बैरी कोयलिया कूक सुनाए मुझे बिरहन का जियरा जराए पी बिन रहा न जाए हैरान पी बिन रहा न जाए हैरान याद पिया के आए याद पिया के आए याद पिया किया हैरान याद पिया के याद पिया के आए याद पिया के आए थैंक यू सो मच नमस्कार
That was really wonderful. In communication engineering and also in physics, there's a term called modulation.
right
And you have set a great example of that, not on the technical terms, but on the, the vocal mastery which you have shown over here. It's really so soothing to the ears.
thank you so much
We are really fortunate. We are really fortunate to have you over here, and you have a huge fan following. I was just following up the comment section, and
no the pleasure is all mine the pleasure is all mine thank you so much for having me it has
we
been
are
a wonderful
grateful to
experience for
have
me
you.
as well right
Okay, Madhurima,
Yes.
what do you think about it?
I have no words, literally no words. It was amazing.
thank you so much
Yeah,
it means a lot
definitely.
thank you so much
All the best and best of luck.
thank you thank you
Okay. So moving on.
Yes, we will be moving on, but before that, Madhurima, why don't you, tell the users or tell the viewers actually to become the users of our app? That will be a really nice thing.
Okay. So again, I'll just be sharing the motto of our app. I think that's really a catchy thing because bringing the culture and traditions, and not only culture and traditions, festivals, food, travel, be it painters or any kind of artists. So we try to bring all these in a single platform. So I think this will be the main interest for all those who are watching us.
Exactly. In our country, we have culture, we have artists, we have so many traditions and everything. And, hosting practically each and every genre of these things under one platform, that's actually a huge step. And I think Utsav App is doing really wonderful, you know, in accomplishing that. And I would request our viewers to, go check out the app on the Play Store and download it. So you can also be a part of our journey. Okay, so without further ado, let's actually move on to our next participant. Unfortunately, we do not have him over here in the backstage, but he has left his recorded, masterpiece for you to see. The next participant is Anjana Sutta Santolamazza. He will be, presenting Raga Bhageshri. He was born in Italy to Italian and Ecuadorian parents who were and still are stern practitioners of the Hindu religion. His journey into Indian music began from West Bengal itself, here in Navadvip. He started out with percussions and vocals. Such was his passion that in later years, he made it his life path. In the summer of the last year, 2020, while staying in Italy, he started to play the Eisraj. This instrument actually allowed him to enter the world of classical music in a completely new way altogether. So now I'd request Projato to, present his recorded piece. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I think there's another technical glitch over there, maybe. So let's wait for a few moments.
Yes, yes, definitely. There was a problem. I guess that will be corrected as soon as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you think about the performances today? I mean, starting from, you know,
Wonderful.
Gursharan, it was just a takeoff, right into the
Exactly.
heavens.
It was really wonderful.
Yes, and being able to listen to such, such maestros, in classical music, I'm really grateful towards Utsav App for having organized this event and most importantly, giving me the opportunity to host
Host
such
it,
an event.
exactly.
It's really a pleasure. It's wonderful. I feel honored to do so. And it's one of the lifetime experiences which you have, really.
Yeah, as I told you, it's I think a unique idea to bring this. Like nobody thought of a classical music night or whatsoever. And especially in Utsav app, we have like uh, you know organized open mic, of course,
Yes,
and
yes.
many other online as well as offline events and competitions. But this was really special. This was unique.
Yes, and always classical music has been, a special corner for me, which I recite to whenever, my mood is a bit low and I need to, actually cheer up very soon. It helps a lot. And music, in a way, does that, but classical music, perhaps, speeds up the process altogether. So that
True, and
is really
especially the
something.
instrumentals, the pieces related to instruments.
Okay, I
I
think
think
we
we have
have
it.
him.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's start. That was yet another, beautiful rendition from Santolamazza. I don't know if I spelled his name correct or not. Yes, okay. Santolamazza played wonderfully over there. So, Madhurima, I see you are lost in words, but this time, please express what do you feel?
First of all, his journey fascinated me to a great extent. As you were speaking, so
Exactly.
I think I was like kind of moved by his journey and
From
the way
Italy
he
to West Bengal, then back to Italy, then playing the Eisraj.
exactly.
It's really a
These are not
journey to see.
things that you hear often.
Exactly. And not only him, I mean, many of the profiles which we read actually, it was pretty much unique and not, available in the mundane world. You do not get to see such people, you do not
Exactly.
get to read about them so nicely. So I think he was actually our last participant for today. But as the saying always goes, that every end is actually, the source of a new beginning.
Beginning, yes.
And likewise, tomorrow also, Utsav App is presenting you yet another event, which is named as the International Music Fest. What will happen over there? I'll not be disclosing it right now over here.
We
Uh,
shouldn't let there be
actually,
suspense.
obviously, the suspense should be maintained. And furthermore, for organizing this event, the person who should really be credited, from the core of our hearts is Shomodip Shom. That boy really worked out hard in, gathering
Exactly.
all the
Contacting
talent over here.
everyone, talking to them, and then
Exactly.
bringing them to our platform. It's wonderful.
Yes, yes. So that is also unique in one way, event organizing, I mean,
Exactly.
majorly on his own, almost on his own. But nevertheless, we had a great, session tonight, the Indian Classical Night. The name was, what suited to this event actually. And I would like to thank, all our sponsors, the associations, and the supporting partners also who have led us through this journey. Once again, I'll just be reading out their names. They are Enmag India, Wa Kolkata, Echo Studios, Avindra Spiritually Artistic, and we were supported by Heart to Soul Frames, Flixburg, and the Rizal Foundation. And also, not to forget, Glow. So here comes the end to our show, and I would also like to thank our audience who have, been with us so far, who have listened us patiently. I won't say patiently. Actually, it was, worth listening. So classical music, requires a bit of patience. You have to be a keen listener to music. So
Yeah, of
that's
course. Like if you're fickle-minded, you won't get the
exactly,
essence,
exactly.
right? You'll have to sit and just listen to it for a while, and then you groove into the tune. Actually,
And Rithani also mentioned that this, the culturing part of the music is like meditating. So it's much of a meditation, gives you, calmness, it gives you peace. And at the end of the day, you're a happy person, going out from a music
yes,
show. Okay.
exactly.
So we have had some fabulous renditions from one of the best artists all over the country. And on behalf of the entire, Utsav app team, we are really grateful to them for showcasing their talent on this particular platform tonight. We wish them all the very best for their future endeavors. And also, I would like to thank the people in the backstage. They have really done a wonderful job in the smooth conduct of this show. Probably we have Projato over there and Shorajit Basu. So that's actually it from the end. Madhurima, would you like to end it by calling it off?
Uh, yeah, I think I will just thank everyone, whoever contributed to this event has been a part of it, and of course our viewers who have listened to us throughout the evening. So
Yeah,
hoping to the listen to tomorrow's session as well.
Yes, tomorrow is going to be really exciting, and I would request all our viewers and even more viewers, in future, they will be joining us tomorrow for a yet more exciting session. So till then, I think it's that is it from our side. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.